Hello, this is Len Lindsay. I'm going to show you how to play the game aMAZEing Abilities, which is a maze. And we are going to be baristas. So there's a blue barista, and there's going to be doors. There's a red door, blue door in this maze, which Java Abilities just somehow turned into this maze. We're going to need to serve customers at the drive-through, which will be these doors. And we randomly placed some of the different drinks that we'll be serving on the maze. You can see them around. They're not activated yet. They're just like placed there to show where they will appear if they get activated. Those are our treasures. So sometimes people will refer to collecting treasures. There are drinks, and the drinks are being served to our customers at Java Abilities. So let's take a look. We're going to start the game, and the first thing that happens right at the very beginning, we look. There's the baristas are in the four corners. All four corners, there's a barista. Well, let's say, for example, we're going to be the purple barista. If you look, that's kind of pretty bad. We'd like to go serve a customer at this red door, like that would be the drive-through. We can't get there. There's a wall, so the barista can come down to here. There's more walls. Cannot get to the blue doorway, which is in this game. There's like drive-throughs all over. Here's another drive-through. Can you come over here? We come down to there. He's blocked by walls again. So right now, the purple really can't do much of anything. So here's how the game's going to work. The first thing that happens is the maze itself does something. And then after the maze does something, then it's the barista's turn. And when it's the barista's turn, the purple would not have to move first. It could choose to slide some of the maze around first and then move second. And so we could slide this down and get in to that doorway to serve the customer at that drive-through. So I've got over here a little dice roller, and I've got my extra tile. You have one extra tile to do the sliding, and we're going to move the maze first. So you roll the dice, and it's red. So we will take the red customer right here and put the red customer right by the red doorway, right there. Now that's our highest priority because the drive-throughs are the other ones and the cars will be waiting there. The red customer at the red doorway is only going to wait a little while and then be upset no one's helping them and leave. We need to help the red customer as soon as we can. So now it's purple's turn, and the red customer is waiting right there, and purple cannot get there. So we're going to take this extra tile. There's always an extra tile. And we're going to move first. We're going to slide the tiles first and move seconds. I keep mixing up the terms. So we're going to slide. So I'm going to put this here and watch. We're going to slide all the tiles down. And what happens on the end, this tile came off. This tile now goes off to the side, including its treasure, which is a drink. It will come back in on the next player's turn. So now that happened. The second part of the turn for purple is now purple can actually move. We did the slide, now we do the move. So we're going to move straight down this open path, curve down here, it's still open. Right there, we are perfect. We are now helping the red customer, and the red customer is happy and goes on their way. And the red doorway in this game now is going to move someplace else. So first, here's the red treasure that I will get. The purple player will get this treasure card. And in this game, they also get a little cup to remind them that they served a beverage to the red customer. Now this red is going to go whatever happens next. Let's pick another card. This says Coco. We're going to look for someplace on this board where there's a cocoa treasure waiting. Find the cocoa. Look for cocoa. There is cocoa. So we're going to take the red doorway, put it where the cocoa is, and we're going to take the cocoa away. With one hand is difficult. Use two hands if you can. Da, da, da. And my cocoa is here, and that cocoa is no longer needed because the doorway is there. So the cocoa gets put off to the side where there's extra cups, and one of those extra cups is going to go along with the cocoa. Now the purple's turn is over, and we have 4 more doors to go. Remember, the red door moved now. The red door is there. The next player's turn is blue. We go around clockwise. So now blue's turn. Now blue can't just start moving. The very first thing that happens on blue's turn is the maze has to do something. So I'll take a dice and I'll roll the dice and let's see what happens. It's a purple. That means the purple customer, right here, is purple, goes to where the purple door is, right here. So now the purple customer's at the purple door waiting to be served by any barista, but right now it's blue's turn. Can blue get to that purple? There's walls here, walls here. Blue can get to yellow. Can he get to here? Let's say when it's blue's turn, he can move this slide tiles first and move second. So let's do that. So let's take this one right here. Let's just put it right here and we're going to slide. We're going to slide these tiles over. So you can watch them. They're all going to slide over one square. There they go. Don't tip over doors. Now the slide is done. Now blue's turn to move. Let's see if he now can make it. Let's go down. He's got open path, open path, open path, open path, open path right there. He made it to the purple, and the purple customer has now been served their drink. They are happy. They go home. There's where they go to their home. The purple card and cup go to the blue. That's their souvenir that they did a good job serving that customer. Now purple is open for another treasure, and all the treasures are drinks. Let's look at the next treasure, what drink it is. The next drink is iced cocoa. Ooh, we want to look for iced cocoa. Where can we find iced cocoa? Can we find an iced cocoa someplace? Where are you, iced cocoa? Is that it? There it is. So there we are. It matches. We found the iced cocoa. So the card is going to go on the purple because we're going to make the purple door go by the iced cocoa. And let's move. Remember, the purple has been served. Now we have a new place for the purple. It's going to the iced cocoa right there. So I learned my lesson. Let's take that first and put the door where it was. So now the purple doorway is ready for someone to serve the iced cocoa, which is going to go off to the side over here. And one of the cups already went there. So that turn is over. Let's see what happens next. We go from the blue barista, we go down to yellow. Yellow is blocked in too. There's no way to get out. You can go up here blocked, go down here blocked. So let's see what we can do. There's no customers. When there's no customers waiting, you can go to any of the doorways because they're all drive-thrus. So let's see. The first thing that happens on your turn is you do something for the maze. We're going to throw the dice in, and the maze says purple. So now we will do what it tells us. We grab the purple customer, put it at the purple doorway right there. And trying to do this with one hand and it's really hard. Okay, there. Now, can we get to that purple doorway from where yellow is? Let's see. So yellow is there. Purple is there. Yellow's kind of blocked. Can we get up? We can get up a little. I don't think yellow's, the yellow barista is not going to be able to get there. Can we get there from here? No. I don't think yellow's going to be able to help that customer. So we will try to do a drive-through instead. So let's see. Here's a yellow drive-through. Maybe we can get to, what can yellow do? We can move tiles. So can I move a tile to get up there? No. Can I go down? Yellow might be pretty well stuck. So this will be an example of when it's your turn, you might not be able to actually accomplish anything. Let's see what happens if we move up. That won't work. So we're going to just be happy moving yellow into a better position for the future, let's say. So maybe a better position for the future might be up here. So can we take this piece? Where's the part that came off before? It's here. This one fell over. That came off. Can we slide? This is not a helpful piece either. We can slide here. That's not, will that be helpful? I don't know. We'll just do it as an example. This is a terrible position for yellow. We'll slide that piece in right there. So at this point, yellow can go up, around, over, and to here. I don't know if that's going to be useful or not, but they can't really get to any of the drive-through windows. So let's just go. We're there. Yellow didn't accomplish anything, but that's not a problem. The only thing that's happening now is that the customer at the purple doorway, if we roll purple, they're going to leave. And they're not going to be happy. They'll just leave without their drink. So we want to start the next player. So the next player is going to be the red barista. The first thing that they do is they roll the dice to see what the maze does. We don't want this to be purple because the purple customer will leave. What happens? It's red. So the purple customer is still there, and now we have joined it. There's another customer coming. So now we have two customers waiting to be served. This one is waiting by the red doorway. So we have a customer here, customer there, and it's red barista's turn. Can the red barista get there? Let's see if the red barista comes through here. No, can he come? Red barista goes, he can come all the way to here and up. This one not be helpful. Here won't be helpful. This is, we can get up to, boy, is red going to be stuck too? This is an example where you want to play the game with superpowers. If we had superpowers, it would be very helpful right now. So if we had superpowers with red's turn, let's see what red could do with superpowers. Remember, this tile came off, so red could use a superpower. So for example, we could put this tile in here. We're going to slide this right there. This one came off the end. That's okay. So now red has a path up, and it can't get to the red. But if it's superpower, let's look at superpowers. If the superpower was that it was a Java jumper right here, that means that they could jump over a wall at the end of their move. So let's go and see how that would work. If they had that superpower, they can't change throughout the game. If they have that power, it's the same power every move for red during the entire games. So let's say that they've got the Java jump. So let's go. They go up the path. Where is he? Here he is. Come over all the way over to here. He made it this far. Now what happens? He can use his superpower to jump. And he's going to jump over the wall into this square. So he is now able to help the red customer. The red customer is now happy and leaves. They go back out to the city outside. The red doorway is now going to be moved someplace else because it's been taken care of. And first, the red barista will get this. They will get this cup, and they will get this card to remind them that they did serve that to the red customer. And what did they serve them? Let's look. They served them a cocoa. Now, let's flip over the next one. The next one is latte macchiato. Ooh, that's a very fancy. Where's a latte macchiato? Oh, right here. Right by the yellow. Is that it? Let's match them up and see. Yep, that's a match. So we are going to take this one and put a, no, don't put it there. Put it off the board. And put the doorway there. So that red doorway is now going to be for the latte macchiato, which will go here. We will grab a cup. Put the cup with it for the barista who can make that drink. And this that came off the board is just discarded. We don't need it anymore because the card's been activated with its cup with the red doorway. So red's turn is over. We'd be back to purple, wherever purple barista is right here. And they have a nice pass. It's not so much thinking for them. They can just go right over to the purple. Let's see what happens though, because remember, the first thing they have to do is take the maze's turn. So the maze is going to do yellow. So the maze is going to put a customer at the yellow doorway, which is right here. The customer is waiting at the yellow doorway. So now we have two customers out again. A customer at the purple doorway and a customer at the yellow doorway. The purple barista's turn can't help both of them, but the purple barista says, I'm going to move first. So I'm going to move my barista around the open path all the way down to here. Made it. The customer at the purple doorway is now happy. They've been served their drink. The purple will go over to the purple barista side, and they served them, what did they serve them? An iced cocoa, and they get the cup with it. So now the purple is blank. We're going to need a new location for the purple. So let's try the next one. Americano. We need to find an Americano someplace on this board. An Americano. Oh, there. We've matched it. There it is, Americano, right there, diagonal from the yellow. We'll take that off and put the yellow. We're going to put the doorway where that was. So we're going to put this purple doorway now goes where it was, right there. That's where it was. So now the purple doorway is going to be matching this Americano, which is going on the purple place. We are going to put a cup with it for the barista who gets to serve a customer an Americano. Now purple did their move, but they didn't shift any of the tiles. If they would like to, they could shift one of the rows now at the end of their turn because they haven't done it yet. The next person's turn is going to be blue. You can always try to help the other player. So here's blue. If blue was stuck and there was no way to get any place, we could shift tiles around to help, but blue is really in perfect position to help the yellow. So, the purple player, I was going to say, I am not going to shift anything because you're not required to. It's just an available option for you. So their turn's over. It is now blue's turn in a perfect position, but you have to roll for the maze. And the question mark, finally, then we can make this the last example. A question mark means we go and draw an event with a big question mark and see what it tells us to do. It says, okay, how are we going to do this so you can read it? It says, move all the 3 columns with red arrows by 1 space. And then this card gets put at the bottom of the event question mark deck pile. So let's see the red. So all the red have to move up 1 space. So we're going to start here. This one is going to go up 1 space. And remember, when it goes up 1 space, something's coming off the other end. It's going to come back to the beginning, like flying tiles. And we do the next red. This red's going to slide up 1. This tile comes all the way back to where there's now an opening. And the last one, because there's 3 reds, here it is red. We're going to slide this red up. And this tile comes back to the beginning. The maze has now been shifted. So did that affect blue being able to get to this customer at the yellow doorway? No. They still are able to. It did not mess them up. So blue is going to say, the first thing I'm going to do on my turn is move. And so they are going to move right here, right straight through the open spot. And here, the yellow customer is now happy because the barista came and served them. And that's yellow. So yellow is here. This is going to go over to the blue barista's pile because they served, what did they serve? A green tea to the customer here. And now yellow is going to have to move. This yellow doorway is going to move someplace else. We need a new card for yellow. So let's take a new treasure for yellow, and then we'll stop after this. It's a iced cafe mocha. Iced cafe mocha. Oh, here, iced cafe mocha. So this is where the yellow doorway is going to go. So we're going to put the card here, and we'll bring the yellow doorway over to the iced cafe mocha, which is right there. We're going to have to grab that with just my one hand and put the yellow doorway there. And then this tag gets put off to the side because now we have the official card activated in the yellow spot. We're going to grab a little cup and put it with it. And at this point, that's been placed. And blue is the one that grabbed it, I think. And they are going to decide whether they want to shift the maze. So the next person is going to be yellow. Yellow is blocked in, so blue can say, let me try to help you. I'm going to try to help you by moving. I want to move this red doorway down 1 square right here because there's an open area and you'll be able to get to the red. Let's see if we can do that. We're going to take the extra tile. We're going to put it on here, and we're going to slide this down. This goes all the way down. Another one goes off the end. The one that goes off the end stays off. And now that ends blue's turn, but it sets up yellow to be able to do something on their turn. Right now they'd be able to go and help the red drive-through. Okay, this has been Len Lindsay showing you how to play aMAZEing abilities. I hope to see you sometime at Java Abilities on a Tuesday morning. 10 o'clock. That's what I'm hoping to do this during June. You can try the game yourself. Catch you there.